Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining Priyaveda Reacts. So I react to global music, a lot of Latin music, Punjabi, Hindi songs, and classics from the Western singers and musicians such as Prince and Patti LaBelle. I also react to other global songs. If you have any suggestions, there is a link in my description box for you to send over requests. But today we are reacting to a Kishore Kumar song. Now, I have never heard of him before and I've never listened to him, so this is my first time reacting to him, and we're going to be reacting to a song called Khilte Hain Yaha. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing, but I had a look at the lyrics and that line means flowers bloom here only to wilt after blooming. So it's a love song, and I will have a look at the lyrics afterwards, but it is a love song with the metaphor of a flower and nature and the seasons of love and things like that. So yeah, and using nature as a metaphor to describe love. And I know that Hindi, I'm guessing this is sung in Hindi, but it's a very poetic language, so I'm expecting beautiful lyrics, which they are. So yeah, I'm excited to hear his voice. So let's go for it. Ooh. Wow.
खिलते हैं गुल यहाँ खिल के बिखरने को खिलते हैं गुल यहाँ खिल के बिखरने को मिलते हैं दिल यहाँ
Wow.
मिल के बिछड़ने को खिलते हैं गुल यहाँ
Wow.
कल रहे ना रहे मौसम ये प्यार का कल रुके ना रुके तो न बहार का कल रहे ना रहे मौसम ये प्यार का कल रुके ना रुके तो न बहार का चार पल मिले जो आज प्यार में गुजार दे खिलते हैं गुल यहाँ खिल के बिखरने को मिलते हैं दिल यहाँ झीलों के होठों पर मेघों का राग है फूलों के सीने में ठंडी ठंडी आग है झीलों के होठों पर मेघों का राग है फूलों के सीने में ठंडी ठंडी आग है दिल के आईने में तू ये समा उतार ले खिलते हैं गुल यहाँ खिल के बिखरने को
love that. That is so cool.
प्यासा है दिल सनम, प्यासी ये रात है, होठों में दबी दबी कोई मीठी बात है, प्यासा है दिल सनम, प्यासी ये रात है, होठों में दबी दबी कोई मीठी बात है, इन लम्हों में आज तू ये समा उतार ले, खिलते हैं गुल यहाँ, खिल के बिखरने को मिलते हैं दिल यहाँ, मिल के बिछड़ने को खिलते हैं गुल यहाँ.
Wow, that was so beautiful. That's really beautiful. Oh, I loved, honestly, the lyrics as well. Like when I was looking at it, like I was kind of in my mind mentally going back to the lyrics. But I love the lyrics as well. I think it's just beautiful. It's just really speaks to the poeticness of the language, and how even when it's translated into English, it is really beautiful, but it's never exactly how it's felt in this language, in Hindi. He's beautiful. Wow, he's got such a soft voice, and he's a really great performer. You can tell that he really connects. I don't know if there's an audience there, I'm assuming, but like he really connects with the audience and really connects, you know. He really feels the song. He's a great performer, you know. That's what I noticed about him, is really great. Yeah, and also it was quite, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously, I haven't listened to a lot of Hindi songs to kind of know if this is really traditional or if it's got like a Western twang. But that's the interpretation I got. There's like a Western twang to it, with also the traditional instruments of typical Hindi songs. But obviously, please correct me if I'm wrong, and let me know your insight into music and in Kishore in general, because I'd love to know. And I'm open to be educated on the things that I don't know as well, so feel free to comment down below. But yeah, I also love the fact that they panned in, they went in on the instruments that were being used. I think there was one with like, I don't know what it's called, so if you guys know what that instrument is called, I'd love to know. But it's like the one that was in his hand and he was doing this with it, and it had like beads on it, and it was kind of making like a ch-ch noise. That is so cool. I love that. And then obviously this one, that instrument where they kind of do that with it, was beautiful. It was just lovely. I loved the instruments. I loved the kind of intimacy of the set as well. There was only a few people that were playing the instruments, and then he was there centrally. I think it was lovely. And obviously the fact that it's such a beautiful love song, and talking about like the seasons of nature, and the blooming of a flower and the wilting of a flower, and just using nature. Flowers bloom here, only to wilt afterwards. Hearts unite here, only to separate after uniting. So he's mirroring his lyrics with the way nature works, and the cycle of life with nature, which I think was beautiful. There's a coal fire burning in the heart of the flowers. Ooh, the tune of the clouds covering the lips of the streams. Like, that is just so beautiful. Like, using the words from nature and comparing it to love. I love that. I think that's beautiful. Yeah, it's so lovely. Yeah, I love that one a lot. So if there's any other songs from this artist that you'd like me to react to, there is a link in my description for requests. But like I said, comment down below your thoughts. Educate me on lyrics, on the history of music, of Hindi music, of this artist, what his career was like, when was his peak time, you know, what does he mean to Indian music, and what does he mean? Yeah, what does he mean for Indian music? And I'd love to know. I'd love to learn more and more. So yeah, if you like the vibe that I create with my reaction videos, feel free to like and subscribe. I do a lot of reaction videos to Punjabi songs. I'm starting to do more reaction videos to Hindi songs and Hindi singers. So yeah, if that's something that interests you, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching and for spending time on this channel with me. I really appreciate it. Until next time, bye.